Alright, so, as you may know, Courtney and I recently returned from our trip across beautiful western United States, going to states like South Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, Montana, and North Dakota. Visiting some of America's most beautiful national parks, we wanted to share some of those experiences with you. First up, South Dakota, visiting Badlands and beautiful Black Hills, which was one of my personal favorite stops of the trip. Enjoy! First up on the itinerary was getting from eastern Wisconsin to western South Dakota, all the way to the beautiful Badlands. Now, for us, this was about an 11.5-hour drive with a few stops along the way. Now, one of our favorite stops was our very last one right before getting into the park. We got to feed Prairie Dogs. For about $1 a bag, we got some peanuts and we were able to walk around into what seemed like a little petting zoo and just got to feed the little guys. It was adorable. We got some footage and some hilarious pictures. Finally, after about 11.5 hours of driving, closer to 12, but who's counting, we made it to the beautiful Badlands. Unfortunately, right as we got to our site, a huge storm rolled in. This was not so nice. We tried putting up the tent and the wind just took it right out of our hands. Luckily, we were able to take it down, get it back in the car, and we ended up crashing the car for the night. After surviving what was probably the most uncomfortable night of the trip, we woke up to blue skies and sunshine. Without thinking, we got up and hit the trails. Now, the trails are extremely dangerous if you don't have the right supplies. You have to be sure to have plenty of water and be watching out for some wildlife, such as rattlesnakes. Luckily, we didn't run into any, but we did happen upon a group of bighorns. These things were so majestic. It was so cool. They were right on the trail, unfortunately, so we had to tiptoe our way around without getting too close and startling them. But we got some awesome pictures, which I'll put in here. After driving for about 45 minutes to an hour through the scenic Badlands, hitting up touristy Wall Drug for some ice cream and cheesy souvenirs, we finally made it to the Black Hills. Now, for me personally, this was a favorite. The Black Hills are just so vast and so majestic, yet so condensed and thick of beautiful trees and rock formations. It's just amazing. We stayed in Custer State Park. So, trail we wanted to go on, closed off. Apparently not worth going on, but definitely worth coming back sometime. Which doesn't make sense, I guess. But we're gonna check out this creepy stairway. back on flat. Not very exciting, huh?
That's okay.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
And of course, being in the Black Hills, we have to hit up Mount Rushmore.
All right, day 3, we're at Mount Rushmore, just parked. Courtney, she gave me a fit check. I think it checks out.
We don't know where we're going.
We don't know where we're going, but we are on our way in.
We're gonna follow these people over here.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't mind. We're doing great. Did you like the car?
Yes, you heard me lock it. Watch. See? Locked.
Look at all this rock. Photographer Courtney. Once we finished up at Mount Rushmore, we hit up a few of the local towns, specifically Keystone and Hill City, both located on either side of Mount Rushmore. Now, of course, both these places have plenty touristy, cheesy things to do. We hit up the little strip mall in Keystone, then went back near Hill City and hit up a local brewery. For me, this is what I had been waiting for. We got a few local IPAs, and Courtney even tried a cider, which she wasn't too fond of, but we gave it a shot. Unfortunately, day 4 is already here, so we had to pack it up at Custer State Park and make our way out of the Black Hills. Although, we had to make one last stop to check out a local monument known as Crazy Horse. This place is amazing. It's a privately funded Native American monument dedicated to a Native American warrior called Crazy Horse. It's a whole mountain being sculpted in his image, and it's all privately funded. They are planning to put tons of stuff up there. They already have a restaurant, a museum, gift shops galore. It's amazing, and they have big plans for the future to put in a college, almost a whole city. Although it was sad to see the Black Hills fade in the distance behind the car as we drove away, it's time to make our way into beautiful Wyoming, where majestic Yellowstone and magnificent Grand Tetons National Parks await.